everybody, I'm going to read you a book called Voices in the Park by the author Anthony Browne. It's going to help you with your home learning over the next 2 weeks. If you have a look at the PowerPoint that's with your home learning, it's got all the pages in this book and you can read it like that as well. But on the very beginning of the PowerPoint is a page and it shows lots of different books that have been written by Anthony Browne. So if you like this one, you might want to have a look at those books and see if there's ones that you've already read or ones that you haven't read and you'd like to have a go at. So let's get started with this, Voices in the Park. It's told in 4 voices. First voice. It was time to take Victoria, our pedigree Labrador, and Charles, our son, for a walk. When we arrived at the park, I let Victoria off her lead. Immediately, some scruffy mongrel appeared and started bothering her. I shooed it off, but the horrible thing chased her all over the park. I ordered it to go away, but it took no notice of me whatsoever. Sit, I said to Charles. Here. I was just planning what we should eat for tea that evening when I saw Charles had disappeared. Oh dear, where has he gone? You get some frightful types in the park these days. I called his name for what seemed like an age. Then I saw him talking to a very rough-looking child. Charles, come here. At once, I said. And come here, please, Victoria. We walked home in silence. Second voice. I needed to get out of the house, so me and Smudge took the dog to the park. He loves it there. I wish I had half the energy he's got. I settled on a bench and looked through the paper for a job. I know it's a waste of time really, but you've got to have a bit of hope, haven't you? Then it was time to go. Smudge cheered me up. She chattered happily to me all the way home. Third voice. I was at home on my own again. It was so boring. Then Mummy said that it was time for our walk. There was a very friendly dog in the park and Victoria was having a great time. I wished I was. Do you want to come on the slide? A voice asked. It was a girl. Unfortunately, I'm going to read that bit again. Do you want to come on the slide? A voice asked. It was a girl, unfortunately, but I went anyway. She was brilliant on the slide. She went really fast. I was amazed at the size of that slide. The 2 dogs raced around like old friends. The girl took off her coat and swung on the climbing frame, so I did the same. I'm good at climbing trees, so I showed her how to do it. She told me her name was Smudge. A funny name, I know, but she's quite nice. Then Mummy caught us talking together and I had to go home. Maybe Smudge will be there next time. Fourth voice. Dad's been really fed up, so I was pleased when he said we could take Albert to the park. Albert's always in such a hurry to be let off his lead. He went straight up to this lovely dog and sniffed its bum. He always does that. Of course, the other dog didn't mind, but the owner was really, really angry. I got talking to this boy. I thought he was a bit of a wimp at first, but he's okay. We played on the seesaw and he didn't say much, but later on he was a bit more friendly. We both burst out laughing when we saw Albert having a swim. Then we all played on the bandstand and I felt really, really happy. Charlie picked a flower and gave it to me. Then his mum called him and he had to go. He looked so sad. When we got home, I put the flower in some water and made Dad a nice cup of tea. The end. I hope you enjoyed that and I hope you enjoy doing all the learning that goes with it. If you've got this, when you look at the PowerPoint or if you've got this book at home, look really carefully at the illustrations, because Anthony Browne's illustrations are always fantastic. And if you look carefully, you'll always find things that you're not expecting. So you make sure you have a really good look at the pictures. Take care and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.